Studio F up here. We are up in Studio F in the newsroom. Chris Red, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I brought my table so you can use it.
Well, we needed the help up here. Everything else was filled on up. What do you think of the place?
I like it, man. I like that the ceiling is there's just, I feel like the things dangle. I can see all the wires. I feel like I can see the Wi-Fi pumping through the veins of this place. It's beautiful.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming out here. Hey, you're back in Chicago. You got a show, your first show since you've been full-time like at SNL right back here in the city, right?
Yeah, my Chris Red and Friends charity show, everything, all the proceeds going to Chicago Hopes, which is an organization that helps educate kids in homeless shelters, you know, who might not be able to have to miss school because of their situation.
That's awesome.
So, man, anything to help the kids, man, give back.
Yeah. So SNL, Eddie Murphy, man, what was that like?
Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Murphy!
I mean, come on, man. I never thought I would see Eddie come back to SNL, and I never thought I'd be on the show when he did it. It was just watching like one of my favorite artists, the person who like really got me into comedy, just do his thing. I was just happy to be a part of it. I think we were all just happy to be a part of it.
I saw you tweet that like it must have been such an like to pitch a sketch.
Yeah,
to Eddie Murphy. What is that like? I mean, you probably looked up to him as a kid.
I did. Pitching Eddie Murphy, I think, hands down, one of the best sketch performers of all time. And pitching him a joke is like reading a scripture to Jesus Christ. It's just like, you heard this before, fam, right? You were there. This is your story, isn't it? Like, it was just a very nerve-wracking. And every time you just wanted his approval and jokes. Like anytime you crack a joke, you're like, you're right.
Did he give it?
Ain't that funny? Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but he wasn't laughing at everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't just trying to give it out for free, but you earned it.
But it wasn't like he was just stonewalled either. He was just really cool and very chill.
What about Cory Booker, man?
Yeah, Cory,
he's out.
He's taking a break from running. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think he's still gonna do some great things.
Yeah.
It was crazy to see. I was like, okay, so that's less screen time. But it's all
as soon as the news breaks or on your phone, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, that's what SNL makes it weird to look at like political stuff now in that kind of way, where it's like, oh man, I feel bad for Cory, but also, oh, I don't get to do stuff like in the debates unless I think of a black character.
You were in The Joker.
I was.
Yeah. Well, how did that come about?
Todd Phillips had seen me at a show, and he was like, hey, I want to put you in a movie for 5 seconds. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. So they had me introduce the Joker on stage when he has this breakdown. And I didn't know if I was going to be in the movie at all, or when in the movie that was. But it was cool to be in that moment, because that's such a big moment for the film.
For sure.
But it was cool to see Todd use a bunch of real comics in that movie.
Well, I think it makes it feel more authentic. Like it had a real feel to it.
100%.
Like, I hate when you watch like a profession that you do in the movies portrayed in a way, because then you're like, that's not at all what it's like.
Yeah, come on, man. Like that's not. Yeah, but I think it was cool to see that, and they were true to the era, and they used Dangerfield's The Club. So it was just a real. I mean, I loved it. I think everything that it's getting, it definitely deserved to get.
All right, for more information on the Chris Red and Friends comedy show happening this Sunday night at Park West, head to ChicagoHopesForKids.org. All the proceeds to this will be going to a great nonprofit organization helping out Chicago's homeless youth.